Right, hi, we're back on the second part of the zombie problems that I've got. I've really shortened down this video. I was very tired by the time I started to do it, so there's a few jumps and skips where well, it was night, I went to sleep, I didn't quite have all the resources I needed to do it. A lot of thinking, a lot of pondering, a lot of changing stuff about. The main thing I was basically trying to do was get the shoots correct. You know, just to get the actual water flow right. So I came up, knocked out my old stuff because I had to move the glass over to I'd done them straight on right angles and I needed them to come out, so bit of chopping away, clear out some of this glass, get in the new shoots. As I say, we're going to go out this way, I think, from here. Don't need that anymore. That's looking a bit better. I should put some stairs in here. I must have gone up and down those stairs so many times. Oh, I think I went the wrong way there. Need to keep that, but I don't need this. So get it back to simply. Right, back up the top again. Get rid of that. And that. Right, let's go off this way now. Build myself a nice little tunnel. It's a bit weird doing the recording after or the commentary after I've finished it all, because the amount of mistakes that I'm making now cost me the rest of the evening basically. I think I was up till 2 o'clock recording this, and I didn't quite get it all because the PlayStation doesn't record more than an hour at a time. Well, travelling conman turned up, but I was actually even too busy to kill him. Temporary block, you'll like this one. Move the bricks in to use them, and then still put a dropper down. So fill that up. So come out one, puts that in the middle. Chop that. And fill that in. Now we're on to that. Let's get up to the other side, mirror it over so that it comes out of the same space. We need a temporary block there. Get rid of that. Fill the glass in. Nice. Right. That's looking a lot better. Well, I did get ahead of myself. I didn't really test things properly the first time I did them, so that's probably why I made a lot of mistakes. So that's where the drop chute ends up. And I'm going to do a double drop chute, so I will extend that out to there, but I think I leave that one. Lovely. Let's get down from underneath it. Should have filled that top bit in while I was up there, but we'll go back up in a minute and do that. Yeah, I figured because I've got 2 tunnels I should do 2 drop chutes. I did it before in one of my other trial worlds and it did work, but it's not the ideal thing to be doing, especially when they did centre out so nicely in the middle. Temporary block, and finish the rest of the chute off. Lovely. I need to get back up there again and sort out that other bit of glass. Got a bit ahead of myself again. Right, let's try putting in some water, see where we can get to with this. I'll start doing the bubble columns for the zombies to rise up. Lovely, let's go get the water in. Oh, dug myself into a hole. Need 2 buckets of water. Right, there's your infinite water source, and just take from the middle. That's right to the edge, lovely. Get a couple more buckets because it's always handy to have the water on you. We need 1 for there, and that takes them to the chute. And 1 here, which takes them to the ice. Oh, which I haven't put in yet, so there we go, that's the ice in. So now they're on a slippery surface. Hopefully that means that they will slide a little bit faster into the chute. Dig myself out again. And put the block back. Lovely. That's looking good. Fighting against the current's not exactly the easiest thing to do. Oh, fill my buckets up again. Need something to stand on. That's it, my buckets are full. Get my scaffolding out. Oh, okay, replace a bit of andesite in the wall. Where am I going to go? What am I doing now? That's it. Get the scaffolding ready. That's it. Lovely. Back up the top. We can drop the water in now. Oh, too low. Let's got the water source in. We get the kelp ready, because the kelp will turn all of it into a water block, which lets the bubble elevator work. Whoops, that was not supposed to happen. So now that's a permanent water source, which is pushing me back into the tunnel as opposed to up. So let's get the signs ready. Sign at the top, sign at the bottom. Oh, it didn't take away the water source, so let's chop that out. We'll drop a block in, delete the water source, and we can get the sign back in now. Lovely, there we go. Water streams are sorted. Kelp's turned it all into a solid water source. Get myself to the top. And get the bubble column in. Lovely. Now at the top there. Right, let's test it out in a bit. Spot the mistake I just made, apart from the fact I didn't put a sign in. It said it was really late by this time, so I'd already been on for more than, what, 3 hours, I suppose. There's the signs for my double chute. Let's see what happens when we send some zombies up. It's all looking good. Send a few zombies up. Switch it back off again. And here they come. Oh, and he gets stuck. Typical. Because the water source block he's standing is not moving him, so he's trying to pathfind out of the tube with nowhere to go. He's not going to walk into the water, because that's not a part of his pathfinding. So we need to sort him out. Collect that water. And put it there instead. Right, now we've got flowing water. I was waiting for his two mates to come back up that come down with him, but They must have been stuck in, well, they are stuck in the tube. I'll try again. Switch it off. There's my torch this time. At least that went over this time. That should have told me there was something wrong. And there he comes, and there he falls. Right, so the first shoot is kind of done. It's Enderman problem, nicking my bits of dirt. We'll save that for another video. One last little look. Right, we'll see about the other side now. Put the water in. Fill up my buckets. One there. This time I remembered to put the signs in first. Or did I? No, I didn't. Don't need that sign anymore now, so we can get rid of that. And we can also get rid of the other one that side. Water source in the right place this time. Flows round the corner, lovely. Nice. Let's get the kelp in. That will turn it into the bubble elevator I need. Let's let the water flow in. Kelp to the top. Back down and get the soul sand in. My lucky number. Oh, round we go, down we go, we've got the kelp. Lovely. Right, let's get the spider. Well, we need water sources to stop them from pathfinding. Water there, water there, lovely. So they fall off the chute into the water. And we get some cobwebs in, and that slows the fall down, and as it slows the fall down they will be turning into zombies. I should put the water in first really rather than the spider web, so I did have a little bit of an issue here.
Apart from one, two more signs because I don't want water falling into my trident trap.
That stops the water flowing out the bottom. Let's go and get another spider's web. That's it.
Well, that was easier.
Water source in, spider's webs in. and the chute's finished. Need to start thinking about the collection system. I normally do a collection system first, but because I didn't know where the tubes were going to be coming out, I didn't want to build the system and then find out it was in the wrong place. So let's mark out where to start digging. It's also not much of a drop, so I'm not too happy that they're not in the tube for very long. Right, good old cobblestone. And so that's where the kill chamber will be, but not quite right, because I need to be standing on those two blocks and that puts the kill chamber too far away. So let's move it one block closer. Lovely. Right, let's take out the space for the redstone, I suppose you could call it, the workings of the blender. Trident killer. Dispenser, dropper, sorry, observer, solid block, dropper, observer, solid block, dropper, observer, solid block, and then last, finish the circle. Guess what? Dropper, observer, and another solid block. Now you put your pistons on top of where the solid blocks are and you'll get a circuit. Yeah, it got dark and I wanted to see what it was, how light it was. Piston, 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 and piston. Lovely. Well, run out of solid blocks. So build that up and round. I don't like that straight away. I want to be able to see what's going on inside.
It was dangerous as it is. To use glass.
Right, we actually need to test to see if this works. That was a mistake as well. I've just made the kill chamber 2x2 instead of 4x4. Switching is in the wrong place. I think I spent 2 days. I just really didn't want to put the switch onto that gold block, but that's where it's supposed to be. So I chopped and changed it around a bit. I went all day and all night trying to sort out that. All I had to do was put it on the gold block. Just really don't like how it was coming together. And then I thought, well, if it's got to go, if it can go there, let's see if I can go one lower on my marker blocks. There we go, I realised my mistake there as well. That's the level where the minecart hoppers have got to sit, and this is the level where the chests have got to sit. And I need some room to work. There we go. This is when I tried to drop it down. And of course I can't see the spawner to see if it's working or not. So we need to get a bit more glass in here. Still can't see. And guess what? There we go, it's on. But I want to make sure that it's up and running. I don't want to be switching it off while I'm standing there. So one more to do. Cool, that's working fine. Make the switch, gold block in, and put the switch back on, switch the machine off. It's a very noisy machine, but it's one of the best things about Bedrock. Oh, I can't see the spawner. There we go, you can see it now. And that's firing up, you can see the glow of that. Right, lovely, let's get down here now. Start getting in these hoppers. Now normally, most trident killers, you just need one storage box for. But I ended up having to have 6 because they all drop non-stackable items. So you fill up chests so quickly that you need to have 3 minecart hoppers. Now I've done this before, it is super tricky to do, trying to get 3 different minecart hoppers onto their hoppers without them all crashing and colliding and all falling off. So there's a couple of skips here in the video where I was looking at different positionings for the hoppers and how to do it. Went off to get a couple of extra bits.
It does work.
A block there, there we go. I should have dug out the whole hole before I started, really. It would have given me all the time to move about, set myself up properly. That's it, little tiny nudge, knock the rails out. Get the next one. Oh, went wrong. I don't mind polished diorite, but I don't like normal diorite, so you see me randomly chipping out bits of diorite as I go. But it's starting to look right now. It's starting to give myself the room that I need to work. Don't know why I decided to make the place look pretty, but again, as I said, I was really tired. I've got to fix the water source there. That's why that block is left open. Didn't need to do that, but I still did. Put them back. Right, get the hoppers back in. I don't know why I didn't just put the chest down. That's looking better. Oh, went wrong again. It's that bit where you chop the rails out. If you don't get it right, there we go. I brought the water bucket this time. At least I got that sorted. That's fixed the water stream. Don't need this space here. I've dug it out, but I don't need it, so hopper into the block. That's where the chest is going to sit. Fill the corner back in. Lovely. See if I can get it right this time. Hop a minecart, knock the rails out. Crouch. Slab to stop it from moving. There's up at minecart, and there we go. We can knock the rails out. And the last one, oh, broke it, had to go and fix it. Slab in first. Right, that's that done. Up, oh, broke it again. It's such a pain. Yeah, I think we're going to have to leave it there for a bit. I'm going to maybe go on to a creative world and see how I can get on with that. See you soon.